Have you ever wondered what are the best-selling high-end fragrances on the market? I got you, bro. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. Yes, this is me with another week, another video. And in today's video, pretty much I just wanted to show you the best 5 high-end niche fragrances that are pretty known for the average Joe, the regular people that not into fragrances. I have 5 brands with their 5 best sellers, and it is debatable in a way. I've been really studying for this video in a long time, and my statistics on this video came from clerks, from high-end boutiques, and just regular people. You know me, guys, already, and it is kind of my YouTube job to go a lot to the department store to check out new fragrances, and I tend to really talk to clerks most of the time. I just want to be friends with them, to be honest. And part of the statistics I came from them, actually. And my other part of statistics came actually from regular people. People I hang out with on a daily basis. People, they have no idea about fragrances. They go to the department store just to check a bottle or two, and that's pretty much it. But bottom line is, that's how I came up with these statistics. I am being 100% honest here, guys. I'm throwing it out there. But before I even show you my list, you know what's up, right? Another week, another dance. I kind of like it. My number 5 on my list, it's a brand. It's like skyrocketing to the roof for the past few years. Honestly, it is one of my favorite artistic brands. You have to be really artistic and particular to be able to enjoy this brand. It's something not for everybody, and it came out as a trend recently, especially here in LA. People really tend to enjoy their fragrances. Their fragrances are unique, daring, and you don't smell it that often on people. And personally, from people I know from my line of work, they tend to gravitate toward this house to make it their signature scent. They are actually looking for a fragrance to be remembered by. It's not known by everybody. It's not smelt on a lot of people, and just to be unique enough for themselves. And yes, I'm talking about the house of LABO, and their best seller is always SANTAL 33. This is a very unique scent. It's a love or hate type of a smell. This one is kind of very popular nowadays here in LA. People gravitate toward it because first of all, it's expensive. People actually know the smell already of this fragrance, and a lot of celebrities, I've smelled a lot of celebrities personally having this fragrance on. My number 4 on my list, it was a shock, to be honest. I didn't expect that at all. Either from people that works at the department stores or from regular people that I've been asking. A lot of them, especially the regular Joe's people, they just love this brand and they have this brand on. They actually make it as their signature scent. And to be honest here, I didn't expect that at all, that Atelier Cologne is actually on this list, and it is number 4, due to the fact that it sells now at Sephora. And you know, Sephora pretty much is one of the biggest fragrance department stores like ever. People actually have smelled this brand and they remembered it, and I don't blame them. To be honest, Atelier Cologne have one of the best notes like ever. If you smell this brand at a department store, you would fall in love with it. They have one of the best citrus smelling freshies like ever. My only downfall for this brand is the performance, but a lot of people actually I've been talking to, they like this brand because of how light it is. And one of their best sellers, debatable though, it's Bergamot Soleil. I personally know a friend of mine who has no idea about fragrances, who care less about fragrances, and actually wear Bergamot Soleil as his signature scent. Great scent from a great freshy house. My number 3 on my list, it came from a brand that I don't even own a single bottle of, and that doesn't happen often. To be honest here, I have smelled some of their fragrances when I go to the department store, and I kind of like them, but they seemed kind of weak on my skin, and I never really bothered actually to own any of their offerings. But the thing is, as I said earlier, on Atelier Cologne, a lot of people actually like light fragrances. They don't really care or like beast modes. And that is what happened with Jo Malone. Jo Malone actually, it's a brand that you see everywhere. They have literally like bajillion tons of fragrances out there. It's very popular and known and loved, especially by the ladies. I mean, ladies love to wear them. It is on the expensive side, but it's not way too expensive. But it's still really high end, if you know what I mean. They tend to be fresh, light, floral. Very appealing, actually. I actually like a lot of their offerings, smell-wise. And one of their best sellers, what people actually rave about, it's wood, sage, and sea salt. This fragrance is very fresh, very salty, very herbal and woodsy. Very light but extremely appealing. And people tend to really love this smell from Jo Malone. That is why it is on number 3. My number 2 is a big brand, bro. Either if you're from the Fracom or just a regular Joe. I realize for regular people, this is actually like number 1 brand ever. It's like the god of the brands, just because of the price tag. For $500 nowadays for a single bottle, that's way too much. I know a lot of people, they know the brand by name, but they just can't afford it. They tell me, oh, that brand, oh, I love this fragrance, but it's way too expensive for me. This is the unreachable right there. And yes, I'm talking about Creed. And their best seller, of course, it was Green Irish Tweed, but it's dethroned nowadays by AVENTUS. Of course, it's an apple, pineapple, freshly, heavenly type of a fragrance that everybody raves about, everybody loves. Great fragrance that I realize for regular people, this is kind of like the god of fragrances that they can't afford, they can't even think of owning a bottle of, just because of the price tag. And for them it's like, oh, this is the unreachable. If I own a bottle of this, I have to be very economical spray wise, because yeah, this is way too expensive. That's how regular people talk about it, and I totally understand and I agree. My number 1 high-end niche brand that what actually regular people buy, it's no doubt about it. It's obvious, of course, it's Tom Ford. Everybody, and I'm saying everybody, pretty much know about Tom Ford. This is like it when it comes to high-end, top-of-the-line fragrances from regular people. People love Tom Ford. And their best seller, according to people that work at department store, still Oud Wood. But on the other hand, from regular people, the most known fragrance by them, it's either Black Orchid, which a lot of people actually own, men or women nowadays, or Tuscan Leather. A lot of people have actually encountered that they know about Tuscan Leather. Yeah, Tom Ford actually getting the recognition he deserves. He makes phenomenal fragrances. I love his creations, one of my favorite brands like ever. And I actually realized a lot of people, they treat themselves with a bottle of Tom Ford to wear on special occasions. A lot of people actually that I personally know, they have a bottle of Tom Ford, mostly Tuscan Leather, to wear on their night outs here in LA. And I'm talking about people that wear Acqua di Gio during the day and Tuscan Leather on the weekends, at night. Yes. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching and subscribing and doing all the good stuff. Please make this video 500 likes because you love me. Don't forget to click that subscribe button right there because I need it. And please let me know, what do you think of these companies? What do you think of these brands? What do you think of these 5 fragrances? Did I miss any brand, any fragrances? I would love to know. Please let me know in the comment section down below. And this is another week with no sponge, and I know sponge making smelling good always easy. Peace.